So this is a video, and I don't want it to make it sound over dramatic, and I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me, or I'm not asking for any of that. This is purely just an update video and an explainer to those who care about this channel a bit more than the casual subscriber. I just want to say what I'm doing, why this is happening, and how it even happened. So anyway, what is this video about? I'm going to have to take a break from YouTube. Now, some of you may already know what I'm about to say. Basically, I'm going to have to take a break from YouTube for around 3 weeks. I'm going to try maybe a month. I'm not going to completely stop recording, but I'll get to that a little bit later. But as I said, some of you may know I struggle with very bad problems with my hands. And I've briefly explained this, whether it be in live streams or maybe a video before, but God knows what video that is, but I never went into this much detail. But a long story, kind of short. Last June, I got some like RSI, and if you don't know what that stands for, it means like repetitive strain injury like symptoms in my thumb. I assumed it might have been from gaming or typing or something like that. So I went to the doctors and they thought it would be nothing. So I went back 4 weeks later and then was like, nothing, you know, this is getting worse. And then I got referred to a rheumatologist. And a rheumatologist is somebody who deals with, you know, muscle-wise stuff. He did investigations like MRI scans. You name it, on my hand. And after all the blood tests to make sure I didn't have some weird autoimmune disease or anything like that, they still showed something kind of unfortunate, which they thought might be the problem, but it's very complicated overall. But what it found is that I have these things called a coalition in each one of my hands, about roughly around here. And the way it's been described to me, and this is what I find most frustrating about this whole process, is I still don't fully understand what the bloody hell is going on with me. But a coalition is where, as it got described to me, is where you're sort of being formed in the womb as a fetus. Two parts of my bone didn't get joined together properly. And so it's got like this split or something like around here in my hands. And it's got sclerosis each side, so it's degenerating my bone. And I was like, oh, okay, so is this it? And he thought, yep, right, so I'm going to refer you to a surgeon now. And I thought, okay, this is cool. Like, I mean, I don't know what it is. I hope it's not too serious. But the rheumatologist was positive that things would be all right. But anyway, from the rheumatologist, I got referred to an orthopedic surgeon, I believe he's called, who deals with like upper limb sort of problems. And he said the reason why this, you know, basically at this point, all my other fingers, so clicking, and this sounds ridiculous, right? But this whole thing, the whole break, is because even clicking something, you know, I've tried ergonomic mouses like this, but even clicking, I'm not even joking, and I get how some people may think, what, how does this, you know, affect you? I don't understand. But even clicking and editing these videos like this sends sort of inflammation, aching as hell pains after just doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, basically daily videos that you wouldn't think would ever be a problem, but it is. He said the reason why it could be presenting RSI-like symptoms, repetitive strain injury-like symptoms for all my fingers, is because the coalition that's present in each one of my hands is thickening the bone around in my hands, and tendons are obviously connected to your bones. That's what makes them, you know, lift up. So they have to pull on the bone, and they're having to work harder. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try things like ergonomic mouses, which I have tried, ergonomic keyboards, but it's just got to a point now where through doing literally casual things, I've cut out gaming. Literally, I haven't gamed, which I used to love to do so much. I know so many of you guys ask me, am I going to play Injustice and things like that? But I've literally used to be such a hardcore gamer. I'm not even joking. But for the past year, since last June to now, you know, coming up to June, I haven't really gamed bare minimum. If I have gamed, I've just pressed the right trigger, you know, on GTA and tried to cruise around. But anyway, I've tried, you know, getting through it. I've tried to do different things like ergonomics, like I just said. But it's still got to the point where even clicking with that, just it's basically degenerating my muscle. Like, I've been to physio. I've lost grip in my right hand because this is my dominant one. I've still got a problem in my left, and it does get aggravated easily, but at the end of the day, this is the one that does all the clicking. I can't type really a full sentence fluently without the same pains happening, and it just flaring up my muscles in my forearms and underneath. Basically all that area up to my elbow is a son of a bitch if I do an average days of work, which you guys wouldn't even think about causing pain. So some of you may be actually familiar with this. This is sort of typical RSI-like symptoms, you know, repetitive strain injury, rest it for a little while. But the thing I'm worried about is even after this rest, after 3 or 4 weeks, and it probably needs more because it is like a chronic tendonitis RSI, which will take more than a few weeks of even no activity to heal. I still might get it back, even if it alleviates the symptoms after this break, because, you know, I could come back, it might be all right for a few days, but if it is, you know, the case of my bones thickening and they're having to pull harder, it's like I might be dealing with this probably for the rest of my life, which the surgeon actually said, but he said he reckons at least a couple of years of doing stuff like this before it even starts to feel going back to normal. So now I'm just faced with a problem where, you know, I enjoy YouTube so much. My channel has grown so much since I started this in late September. And the last thing I want to do is go on a break for 3-4 weeks. But I don't really have any other choice. I've tried everything, and now it's just getting to the point where, you know, the more grind I try and get through it, it's just the worse it's doing, to the point where I get severely depressed. It's really fucking my hands up. To the point where it's causing probably damage, you know, because I'm just grinding through it still. I know the comments already. Most of you will be like, you know, your health is more important. And yeah, that's exactly why I'm doing this. I just want to, I don't know, I want, you know, I really care about this channel. Each one of you subscribers, I really do care about, you know, you being a part of this community. I want you to understand. And I just want you to understand that I'm not abandoning you. I really want to carry on these videos. I love doing them so much. So that's the explanation. It's really shitty. I mean, this coalition's in my hands. They're literally a 0.6% of the population have it. So how fucking unlucky am I? It sucks so much. But the only thing I haven't tried since last June, which is, you know, ridiculous how fast this has progressed. Literally a year ago in June, 10, 11 months ago, these symptoms were non-existent. Literally, I didn't have any of these problems apart from my thumb. I just thought it was, you know, as I said, gaming. But already it's making both my hands redundant. But that doesn't mean I'm necessarily stopping altogether the next 3-4 weeks. What I'm going to do to try and, you know, sort of keep the channel at half the pace, or like maybe a quarter of the pace, is I'll still try upload a normal video once or twice a week, which, you know, I know some of you might say just stop overall, but I still want to see, you know, I'm still going to be cutting out so much work if I just still do 1 video or 2 videos. And I'll try to do a lot more live streams. And that's kind of a cool thing as well, because live streams, you know, it's like a live video. I'll be talking about, I don't know, imagine breaking down the Gotham trailer. I might do that in a live stream, and that might be pretty cool because, I don't know, 30 to 60 of you might tune in at some point, and it'll be like more interaction. I'll be saying something and then you guys might think, oh no, it's that. So I'll be trying to do that a lot more instead of editing these videos, which, you know, grind my hands up. So at least you guys know I'm not completely cutting the content, but for the most part, in terms of trailer breakdowns, news, edited videos, I can't be doing that, you know, 2 times a day or 1 time a day, 5 to 6 days a week. But either way, that is the gist of the situation. I just wanted to put this update video out there because I was going to do 2 videos today, but, you know, I had a conversation with friends and family, and it's just got to the point now where if I keep doing this, it's going to get to the point where I can't even use a computer at all, and I don't want to do that. So I just want you guys to know I take this channel very seriously. I value each and every one of you. I thank you for all your support. I hope none of you, you know, unsubscribe in the next few weeks, because the channel will be kind of dead compared to what it is right now. But as I said, I'll be scheduling live streams. I'll be doing not live streams every day because that might get a bit boring, but I will, it's, you know, it requires no work to click the live stream button and then talk to you guys. But I will, instead of Q&As like I have been doing, these live streams will be themed from now on. I might do a Q&A as well, but it will be like flash news thoughts, and then I'll speak to you guys about it. So that's still pretty cool. I'll be doing that, and I might still be doing 1 to 2 videos a week, but I can't promise that. But I hope you guys understand. Thanks for watching this video. If you got this far, I really appreciate you listening, and I just hope this experiment works out, because trust me, I do not want to take this break. You know, even with work, it's hard doing what I'm doing. So effectively doing nothing all the time is going to drive me freaking insane. So who knows, I might live stream sometimes just to see who's in the house on the BobaTalks channel. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. I had to really be pushed you know, and push myself to even put myself in a position, because I've thought of doing this before, but I was like, no way, I don't want to stop my YouTube channel. But now it's like shit. Like I need to put the brakes on for a little while, and it sucks. I just, trust me, I've been severely down about this at times, but there's only so long you can be so bitter about something before you try and find humor in it. You know, it's, I don't know. I'm chatting shit now. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you understand the situation now. I don't know if any of you have been through similar things. That'd be interesting to know. Let me know in the comments below if you've been through RSI. Even though this isn't RSI, it just subsequently gives me RSI because of the main problem. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that will be. Goodbye.